All right, man, here we are, San Diego Comic-Con 2025 for preview night, and there are a ton of brand new WWE action figures, wrestling action figures in general, but today we are looking at the WWE Mattel booth here at San Diego Comic-Con, man. So much unveiled, so much to talk about, and we're going to get started. We're going to run through every single panel, every little booth here on display, and we're going to break down every single thing that I see, give you my thoughts on it, and we're going to dive into it, man. So buckle the hell up. Let's get started. We're starting off here in the corner with the brand new WWE Ultimate Edition SmackDown ring. Now, at the time of filming this is before the panel, and so we do not know who's coming with this. You can leave a comment down below and leave your guesses, I guess, but you guys know last year we did see Rhea Ripley with the Raw Ultimate Edition ring, so it would make sense that it's probably going to be some character that we have not seen in Ultimate Edition form, but I really like the way that the apron looks. I like the graphics. I love the way the mat looks with the blue, the light blue and everything. Looks really, really clean, and I like it a lot more than the Raw ring, so we'll see what comes of that. But that is what we're starting off with. But then if we come over just to the right, we do have this gigantic display here of brand new figures. On the bottom, we do have a look at the Monday Night Wars line. This is the Ultimate Editions. We have the Stone Cold Steve Austin, possibly the best Ultimate this year. And then we also have Kurt Angle with the Eurocontinental Championships, brand new head sculpts, things of that nature, great looking attire. And then the last Ultimate we have in this is going to be Scott Steiner with the straight jacket, ripping the arms off with all the accessories. I imagine this is going to hit retail relatively soon, and then Kurt Angle will be shortly thereafter, but this one is the next one set to release. Coming above the Ultimate Editions, we do have the Elites here. We have Make a Difference Fatu update on that figure. Has even the beanie there with Fatu on it, which I think looks great. We have the Build-A-Figure NWO Bossman, which looks good. We have our Booker T in the tactical camo gear, which looks really, really sweet. And then we also have Lex Luger to round out this set with The Rock in this Hawaiian shirt, the Brahma Bull t-shirt right there, which is kind of just a re-release of the Attitude Era from back in the day, the Attitude Era Elite. But all of these look really, really good, man. Really excited for Booker. Even though these legs are super tight, I think that these look incredible. But then we have the set that is most recent, or the one that is coming very, very soon. We do have the Brian Pillman, which I think is going to be a top Elite of the year. Looking very great. Probably the best Brian Pillman wrestling action figure possibly ever, in my opinion. But we also have Undertaker, which looks really good. We have the Shark here. We also have the Michael Cole figure, and then we have the Build-A-Figure of Eric Bischoff with the gray hair, which looks pretty good here. Now, we did see these at WrestleMania. I'm actually shocked that we're seeing them again because these were pretty much completed back at WrestleMania, but these should be shipping any day, and I think they go up for pre-order tomorrow on Walmart CollectorCon, if I'm not mistaken. But we do have the new set that is updated here. We got to see them in render images, and now we finally have them in prototype form here on display at San Diego Comic-Con. And then one of the more shocking things that we saw today, man, is the Street Fighter WWE Elite crossovers here. And the character selection is crazy. We have Ryu with Rey Mysterio. Apparently he played him in some commercial or something. I don't know the lore on that, but the figure does look good. I just don't see Rey Mysterio as Ryu, I guess. But I think the packaging looks really cool. It looks like an arcade cabinet, which I think is great. Kind of reminds me of that Retro Fest style packaging. And then we do have Rey Mysterio. You have M. Bison as the final boss Rock, which looks like a new head sculpt. It looks crazy. I like the Brahma Bull in the hat. Got these effects, all kinds of details. You know, the crossover lines always go really hard, but it does look like he has Muhammad Ali leg mold, so we'll have to see if he can stand up and do all the different things. Looking good there in the packaging as well with the Rock final boss. You also have Guile John Cena, which is just, it makes the most sense, right? You know, you could have done Cody Rhodes potentially, but I think this figure looks really, really good. Love the hair sculpt. Got the armband. You can see it's a hand-painted prototype there. Rise Above Hate tank top. But I like the tactical gear. Reminded me of the Marine version of John Cena. And I think I'm going to take those boots and put them on a Roman Reigns potentially. But this has a lot of potential here. And then this one is possibly the craziest reveal that we have seen so far at San Diego Comic-Con, and it's just preview night. We have Blanca Ultimate Warrior with the chest hair in the shape of the logo, with the orange hair, the craziness, the green skin tone. This is easily one of the craziest figures that we've seen so far, man. Great details. These crossover lines, they just knock out of the park every single year, and they have done so again here with the WWE Street Fighter set. But that is just the most insane reveal that we've seen, and I think this is the first thing I saw when we got to Comic-Con, so this is what a way to start off, man. But this one just looks incredible. And then I don't know if you can hear me, but we do have the new superstars here. We have some more looks, some more updated looks at Hurricane and RVD. We have the Steiners. We saw those back at WrestleMania, but they were in prototype form, and they're still in prototype form, but they are a little bit further along here when they're painted. Get the World Tag Team Championships, Ultimate Warrior. And then as I'm filming this review of this just went live on the channel. Mattel Creations exclusive WWE Superstars 2-pack of Rocky Maivia and Final Boss Rock. That is up on the channel right now if you guys want to check that out. And then we do have a look at Stone Cold over there, which looks good. But you can see there are some empty spots in these cases, and that is because we're going to get more reveals tomorrow at the panel. and they're going to fill these things up. So come back tomorrow as we update you on all of these different booths being filled up. And as we come around, man, we do have the John Cena case, which is something we pretty much knew that we would see, right? I knew there would be a case full of just random John Cena plugs from this year. You have the Invisible Cena, new basic Cena coming soon. You have the Hall of Champions 4-pack here. We have the collector's edition from Elite Series 120, I do believe, or 119. I can't even remember now, man. Everything. I think it's 120 because the 119 is in the blue. But we have, you know, the Brussels attire where he crapped on that kid. We have the Elite 118 Collector's Edition Parking Garage Naked Cena. We got the Royal Rumble Elite, which we kind of knew about, the Build-A-Figure Corey Graves line. Looking good in the Indianapolis Colts gear, been on card. We have a loose look at it over there, but we have the Last Time Is Now John Cena. Then we do have the set that we just reviewed recently on the channel is the Walmart Elite 3-pack of John Cena with all 3 iterations there. That is fully on the channel if you guys want to go check that out. But then on the bottom, we have this year's Comic-Con exclusive Ultimate Edition John Cena with all the versions of the championship, looking damn good here. So that looks pretty epic. There's a shot of the packaging. And then over here, we have a really old minimum card Elite 3 John Cena, which is the first Elite that Mattel ever made of John Cena. Coming on the other side of the John Cena, man, we do have the Hall of Champions up here again. So, you know, we took a full, if you want a full review of this set, it is live on the channel right now. You can go check that out. But below that, we have this brand new Piper's Pit Elite 3-pack, which looks truly incredible. I know this was highly requested for years and years. You have Cowboy Bob Orton, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and the Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, which is a re-release, I do believe, of the Legends Elite, but it has the double jointed, the new boots, all the different things here. But this set looks absolutely insane. Again, this is something that people have wanted for years. I love the chairs. I love the table. I love all these different things. Now, don't get me wrong, Bob Orton in a t-shirt and jeans, not the most sellable, man, but everything you get here, if you fully unpack it, the Cloth Goods WrestleMania shirt, all the different goods, this Roddy Piper Elite, I am really impressed with this set. I think it looks great. The packaging looks really great. I'm going to try to probably get 2 of these, but man, I'm excited to review this set. The Piper's Pit looks absolutely insane. And then down here, we do have some new Legends Elites. I do believe this is the Michelle McCool figure that we saw back at WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a render of her, though, that is going to be, you know, telling us what the gear is, things like that. We also have Mr. Fuji, who looks pretty good here. I like the likeness. I like the cane. I'm liking the way he is looking here. And then we also have Jesse Ventura here, which is somebody we fantasy booked forever wanting. And there is another figure over there of Jesse Ventura that is going to blow you away. But this one also looks really promising. Again, we'll probably get renders of this one tomorrow. We'll find out what all the details look like. But this one is a pretty much re-release of the Attitude Era Elite, if you guys remember that. I'm guessing it's going to be blue strap WWF Championship. Probably come with that SCU or the, you know, Stone Cold University tank top. I'm guessing that's just, you know, throwing shish at the wall, hoping it sticks. I'm pretty sure that's what this is going to be, redone into the Legends line. And then we finish it up with some Legends Ultimates here. This just recently hit my area. As soon as I left town, man, this was popping up at my local Target. The Legends Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels, the DX Reunion Tour. Should have a full review of this coming soon to the channel. And then we do have Bray Wyatt, the Legends Target exclusive figure here with the Hawaiian shirt. Love this new head sculpt bent over right there. And then we do have some new head sculpts back here as well. The hat, got the serious face, creepy smile. I'm excited to see, you know, how everything comes together. I was hoping he would come with a chair, but maybe, I don't know. I'm guessing there's a printed shirt probably underneath here from one of his Elites, or maybe a shirt that we've never seen. We'll have to play that one by ear. And then we have a Halloween Havoc Ultimate Edition Rey Mysterio here with butterfly joints with the ripped mask. So look at his mask right here, all the details packed in there. And then you do have the removable mask here with the interchangeable stuff as well. So this is a great one. I know people love the Elite 67 from back in the day, and now we're getting a re-release here of this figure in ultimate form. So that's great. And then we finish it up with the Legends Ultimate Edition Taker, which again should be hitting relatively soon. I imagine it's going to hit shortly after Shawn Michaels, but we saw this one back at WrestleMania as well. But it's a cool thing to see here on display with the rest of our Legends Ultimate Edition figures. But I'm really pumped for Rey. I did not expect this one whatsoever. We're coming over here on this side, man. We have a bunch of basics or main event figures here, and all of these look really, really high quality, man. I'm loving all the different sculpts we're getting. I don't feel like the basics are looking as cheap. I know more so on the women's figures, you can see it just looks a bit flat, but when you get into some of these other basics like the Uncle Howdy over here, or we get into this Jay and Jimmy Uso over here, you can see the details in the vests and stuff like that. I love the WrestleMania glasses here on Jay. That looks sick as hell. Got the Make You Famous Undertaker here with the removable shirt, Brutus Barber Beefcake. Really cool attire. We have an update on the Jade Cargill here as well. Updated Dom Dom with the new shirt. Got this blue navy sort of glittery gear for Gunther, which I like. We have Liv Morgan with I think that's the Elite 103 head sculpt, if I'm not mistaken. We have a Dragon Lee, a new John Cena, another Farewell Tour shirt, which looks really good as well. It seems like they're trying to get every single attire that he's worn on the Farewell Tour so far, but we'll see. We have a brand new LA Knight head sculpt here with a really unique, it's really unique looking, and for some reason it's just hitting me, man. I don't think there's a single new Finn Balor in this entire case. I'm hoping that we'll see some tomorrow at the panel, but you have the sort of, I think that was the Cleveland Browns gear, Logan Paul, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely making that up, but we also have Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa here. Solo looking crazy, man. Look at that bald hair on the sides there. We have Tama Tonga. I don't think his forehead's shorter, but maybe it's something's playing tricks on me. But I'm noticing a lot of these figures have, rubber goods on them. So these are basics, but they're having accessories. So I don't know really exactly what that's about. I'm guessing this is a battle pack here, so they get the cloth, or not the cloth goods, but they get rubber goods accessories. Same thing here with the championship, and then same thing here with the championship, and then the rest of these are just main event figures. But then over here, we also have a look at Rey Mysterio. Looks like a brand new head sculpt there with the LWO. I like the way that looks with the sneakers. And then we do have our Tongaloa here with the eye patch, which is an updated figure. We got to see that back at WrestleMania. But I'm loving all the Farewell Tour John Cena figures. Even if they don't make them in elite form, at least we're getting them in some figure form, which I think counts. But this entire case is made up of basic and main events. And if you go a little lower, you get some more main events or basic figures. We saw a gallery posted of these most recently. Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre. You got The Rock and John Cena. Got the CM Punk and the Seth Rollins, and then we do have some grayed out prototypes here. That Penta new head sculpt looks really good. He's got, a lot going on. I don't know exactly what gear that's going to be at the time. We also have Trish Stratus here, which looks like a pretty damn good basic figure as well. We have Kevin Owens grayed out prototype, and then we do have some most recent basics that we already knew we were getting. So there's another shot of these. I think, again, we saw these in the case at WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken. And then we come a little bit lower here, and we do have some new knuckle crunchers. We have Solo Sikoa. We have The Rock, which I think both of these are two new figures here. We have Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes, which are not new, but I want to say that camera accessory may be new. I'm not entirely sure. We have Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk, which is a new one. We have Seth Rollins in the gold, and then we do have LA Knight and Stone Cold, which is the newest wave of the Knuckle Crunchers coming soon. But I low-key wanted to see more out of the Knuckle Crunchers. Solo Sikoa doesn't move the needle too much for me as Knuckle Crunchers go, but I do. I enjoy this line, so I'm excited to see it. Just see any, I guess. It's positive, but come on, man. We come up from the main events and basics, man. We do have some new elites. We have the new top picks, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. These turned out really damn good. I love the red. They almost look like they go together as a tag team, which I like. Not a big fan of the formula on Randy Orton, as we've discussed, and then the giant boots for Cody. But the figures still look good. Cody Rhodes always has great figures. We also have Carmelo here. Really good-looking figure. I feel like it could almost go with the Ricochet from a few series ago. But Mello don't miss shirt. I like the chain and everything. We also have Alba Fire here in the black and yellow. Looking pretty clean there. I think this looks much better than it did in prototype form, but we'll see, of course. We do have Austin Theory, exactly how we figured he would come. Still think he needs bigger shoulders and arms, but WrestleMania 40 attire matches your Elite 117 Grayson Waller. We have Oba Femi, man. Oba Femi looks really damn good, man. Great looking figure. I like the way he looks. He's just very toyetic, man. He looks like a giant. And, I'm not big on the smiling head sculpt, but at the same time, it looks like he can kill you. So I'm not going to fight him, you know what I mean? And then we have CM Punk in the Bash in Berlin gear in white. I do believe that's the attire, but I don't care when he wore it. I just know that it's the best gear that he's worn. It's one of the best gear, one of my favorite Punk gears ever. And you'll notice he also has the sculpted wrist tape right there. The hand tape doesn't look to be sculpted, but this looks really damn good, man. Really, really good. Love the kick pads and everything like that. And it's not pinless, so you know that he's going to be able to be posed. And I think he's the Chase variant, if I'm not mistaken. And then we do have Gunther here, which looks to be an elite figure equivalent of his Ultimate Edition, which is an interesting choice. But you do have Gunther. We saw the prototype back at WrestleMania, but he comes with the World Championship. And these look really, really good, man. This whole elite wave is pretty solid. Not bad, not bad. But we come lower. We do have some more elites as well. We do have Io Sky. Finally have a new elite Io Sky here with the trash can. We have an updated look at Damian Priest here. New shirt. Got some new tights going on there. Kind of a redo of his Elite 110 figure. Got the gauntlets and everything. His figures are always very toyetic. We have a first look at the new WWE Speed Championship with Andrade. Now his render image showed a different torso, like a brand new sculpted deal, but now he has the, that Sin Cara torso, which looks really good. It's just not what we saw in the render. But the championship, you say what you want about the Speed title, at least it looks good in figure form. It's very toyetic and things, but he does have the red, white, silver, and black attire. And then we do have Stone Cold in the baseball jersey, which is a look I've wanted a long time for Stone Cold. I'm interested to know if he actually has the skull graphic on the back, because I think that's going to, you know, make or break the figure. Stone Cold hat looks good. You know, it's kind of a re-release of the Monday Night Wars figure, just changing the shirt, which is a pretty smart play. I don't know what line this is going to be in just yet, but it looks really, really good. Excited to finally have this Austin. I know that they kind of updated his other figures. They have him in bigger shoulders and arms, and I really wish this figure had that same upgraded formula, but they are just kind of doing a re-release. But we also have the Creed brothers here, which look really damn good as well, man. Very toyetic, great looking head sculpts here. I like the colors really pop off nice. The singlets look good. And these guys are a long time coming. I'm glad to have American made here with the Creed brothers. They look very sweet, so I'm digging these a lot. And then we come down here, we do have the Royal Rumble Elite Build-A-Figure Wave. You have Ultimate Warrior, which we kind of pitched on just the other day in a news video. That doesn't look half bad. Head sculpt looks a bit off to me in some ways. It may just be the face paint though. But we also have LA Knight in that bright gear from the Pitch Black match with the kendo stick. Also have Royal Rumble Elite Cena with the Colts gear, which we touched on shortly ago. He's got the shorts, he's got the socks, and the white sneakers. Very cool attire there. Build-A-Figure Elite Corey Graves looks really good as well. New head sculpt. He even has the tattoos on his neck, which I think is great. I think that's a really damn good Corey Graves. And I remember back when they released his basic years ago, remember how he had the puffy chest and he looked really muscular and puffy? Now they have got him in that slim look. Now he does have Muhammad Ali legs, which I don't like, but damn, that's a pretty good looking Corey Graves figure right there. And then we do have 2010 Royal Rumble Elite CM Punk. Not sure how I feel about the head sculpt, but the gear looks good from the neck down, man. Really good looking figure here. And we have, I imagine we're going to have some other, you know, long-haired head sculpts that we can put on there, but I'm not a big fan of this head. It's just a weird expression in my opinion. But again, you can look at the hand and wrist tape. It is sculpted on there, which I think adds such a great element to the figure. But it doesn't look like he's coming with a shirt. I thought he would come with a shirt, but it looks kind of looks plain. I don't know. But that is your Royal Rumble Elite Punk. But I'm sure they're going to put more figures in here. I don't know what they're going to put here, but we have some retros here that we also saw back at WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong there, but I want to say I remember seeing these. I think at Mattel Reveal, maybe they also showed these. I can't remember, man. My brain's scrambled like hell right now, but I think they're also going to put the WrestleMania Elite Build-A-Figure set right here with Sam Roberts and stuff like that. I'm guessing for tomorrow, so we'll see. But, man, what a great-looking Royal Rumble set here. Not too bad. All right, man, we're looking at the last booth right here, the last little panel before we get out of here. We do have a look at the new Defining Moments set. We have the Bloody Austin from WrestleMania 13, which is crazy because we have a new Elite 3-pack, but this Austin looks really damn good in person. We also have Kurt Angle. Now, I know we've seen these pretty much in their entirety, right? We've pretty much seen these. I imagine these are going to be coming relatively soon, any day now, to Ringside Collectibles. We also have an updated look at Paul Heyman. He looks really good, man. I love the lanyard over the neck, and the trench coat looks insane. Muhammad Ali legs, damn you, but it looks good, man. It looks good. Really aesthetic. And then we do have Logan Paul here. And it almost looks navy with the cut. It almost has like a glitter. Are you seeing this? Look at this like navy glittery pattern going on. There's also a hair on it. But are you seeing this? It's like the way the light's hitting it, but the yellow looks really good. It's a pretty clean Logan Paul figure, all things considered. But then the next Defining Moment set is going to be the CM Punk, the Jey Uso, the Penta, and then we're going to get into it, so just slow down here. But we do have CM Punk here. He's got the white shorts. We saw this back at Mania in prototype form. Looks really, really clean. I like the texturing on the shorts. Got interchangeable head sculpt. You got sculpted tape and all that mess. And then we also have Jey Uso with the Yeet glasses in pink. He's got the foam fingers here, the foam hands, blue sleeve, blue entrance coat. Dude, I thought that entrance coat was going to be cloth goods. That is definitely a rubber coat. You hate to see it, but it comes with the updated Intercontinental Championship. Really love this gear. Really toyetic. Been wanting this gear a while in figure form, but nice looking Defining Moments Jey Uso. And then we also have a brand new Winged Eagle here. Now, if you look at the title, man, look at everything here. It looks so much better than the current version that we're seeing. And you'll notice that they made these pegs gold right here. So you'll see they're gold right here. So when you plug it in, it looks like the buckles of the championship. And you even have the, the metal plate on the end, the WWE logo. This looks great, and it's a good teaser to see who's going to be in this set. I mean, it could be anybody that won this championship really in the Defining Moments line, so we'll just have to wait and see at the panel. But then probably my favorite thing that I saw today, man, is going to be this Penta. I mean, this Penta with all these sculpts and the tattoos, the mask, they absolutely crushed it. Doing the creep walk right here. just looks crazy, man. I mean, this looks insane. Interchangeable mouths, interchangeable hands, all the details. This is definitely one of my favorite reveals. And I know that we knew about it and everything. We got to see the render, but seeing it in prototype form is truly special. This is a figure that just stands out, man. This entire defining moment set is great, but this Penta looks absolutely ridiculous. But then we round it off with the Cody Farrow 2-pack. If you guys missed the review of this, definitely go check this out on the channel. And I hope you guys can hear me pretty smoothly. There's a lot of people and a lot of shouting and stuff, but we did review this on the channel just this past week, so go check that out. But then we come lower here, man. I do believe this is going to be a box set. So this is going to be a WrestleMania 13 box set of Bret Hart with the jacket. We have a new Stone Cold with bigger arms and shoulders and legs here. They are copying a better formula. And he has a cloth goods vest, which is the first time we've ever seen that at a Stone Cold. We also have some hand-painted prototype head sculpts here of Shamrock, Austin, and Bret Hart. Really liking all three of them. I think all three of them are great. I think that's a repeat of the Defining Moments head sculpt, but then that Bret Hart is brand new. And then this is also a brand new head sculpt for Bret Hart, except he's wearing sunglasses, so you can't really see all the details, but he looks pretty good. And then we do have the Shamrock here, which originally I thought this was going to be a Build-A-Figure, but it is a part of a 3-pack. But that's a really cool plug there with the ref shirt and the shorts. And you'll look here, he does have a brand new leg mold, so you'll see these socks with these shoes. That is brand new. I've never seen that out of the line, so I'm excited to see how that poses around, how it feels in hand, if it stands up, all those things. And then we come to the left, we do have the Wyatt 6 here. So we do have the original 3-pack here, which is going to be Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, and Nikki Cross. Really sweet packaging here on the Wyatt 6. I love the logo here with the 6 as well, but they look stunning then on card. And then over here, they did plug in Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis from their respective Elite Waves, but all of these just look absolutely incredible. Great details. I love the wash on the Nikki figure, the mask, double jointed. This figure looks like it's going to be pretty posable, even though she does have that rubber overthrow. And then the Dexter Lumis we already reviewed on the channel, which looks great. And then you do have Eric Rowan with all his dry brushing and detail. I mean, that just looks absolutely insane. So these guys are going to be filling up the top figures of the year countdown because they are impeccable, all of them in their own way. So love the Wyatt 6. And then we round it out at the bottom with some Fan Takeover Ultimate Editions, John Cena and Randy Orton. Got that one there. No loose Orton for whatever reason, but I'm guessing that tomorrow they'll probably reveal maybe one or two more here that'll fill in this blank space. But we do have John Cena and Randy Orton here to round out this bottom part. So we're finishing things up with this last little booth panel here of Ultimate Editions, man. Let's start things off. I was wrong, man. I was completely wrong. I thought these wouldn't be on display, but they are. I guess they wanted to showcase them a little bit. We do have SummerSlam CM Punk here in the Ultimate Edition Series 27. We also have Logan Paul, which we have not seen in person yet until today. He's got the Prime bottle, and Bayley. We did see a lot of these back at WrestleMania. Logan Paul was left out, but we've even got a full image gallery of these. I imagine these are going to be hitting any day now, but we do have a brand new Greatest Hits Ultimate Edition AJ Styles. Now, I do believe this is the AJ Styles that we knew about in that news video just the other day. Remember, we talked about it, the SKU numbers and everything kind of pointing to it. This looks absolutely incredible. I kind of wish he was a little bit more cut in the torso, but look at the full formula here. It's much better. Head sculpts look great, and it even includes the mask here with the blades going through, man. That is so, I don't know, for whatever reason, man, this is so nostalgic. I love the gear. The P1 looks tough. This is a great looking Ultimate, and you know what that means, man. If they're showing off this AJ, the other side of this is supposed to be Finn Balor. So could we be seeing the Demon Greatest Hits Ultimate Edition Finn Balor updated? I think it's definitely possible, man. It looks like the rumors were true that we were talking about in the news video. The AJ Styles was revealed, and now we wait on Finn Balor. But this AJ is a really underrated figure. We also have Dominic Mysterio. We saw a render of him back at WrestleMania. Now we have an updated prototype look. He looks really damn good. I really enjoyed the Elite 119. Now I'm excited to get this version. So I was at Elite 120. I'm sorry. It's Elite 119. Elite 119 Dom was great. Now we have this Ultimate here, and he even has updated boots. So not the giant clown feet. But then we have another Greatest Hits Ultimate here, and it is going to be the Legends Taker, which I am so glad they're re-releasing this because this figure was insane, and I only saw one of them, and I bet it'll be more improved. You know, that original one was incredible, and it was a really great Ultimate, but it kind of got loose really quickly, so I'm hoping this one will stand a lot better and stuff. But we do have a prototype of that Ultimate Edition Greatest Hits Undertaker. And then we come down here, man, we do have some new prototypes of Ultimate Editions that we knew were coming. We just didn't have any updates. We have Umaga here. Great looking figure, probably one of my favorite figures that we've seen today. It looks just absolutely insane. interchangeable head sculpts look just like him. I think they did a great job on the Umaga. And then we also have Eddie Guerrero here, which I wish they could give him the smaller shoulders and arms. I think smaller torso works, but I don't know, I just feel like he's so small now, but it does still look really good in the purple. Great looking Eddie with the skin tone and everything. And everything about this just looks really good. Besides, the Latino Heat shirt, all of it. I mean, I'm excited for it. I just feel like he looks small compared to what Eddie Guerrero looked like, but I guess it's better than Shreddy Guerrero. And then we do have Tiffany Stratton here, which again, a much more improved figure compared to her Elite 113. Just head and shoulders above. Got the, the Tiffy in the bank purse right there, the carrying case, Money in the Bank briefcase looks insanity. Great looking Ultimate Edition with Tiffany Stratton. And then we do have Ultimate Edition Series 28 Uncle Howdy here with the interchangeable head sculpts. And then we do have the jacket, hands, arms. Got the lantern. Very good looking figure here. I'm wondering if he'll have interchangeable wrestling arms or what they'll do there, but great looking likeness as well. They did a great job on the Uncle Howdy. And then we've already seen this before, but it is the Coliseum Collection Uncle, I almost said Uncle Warrior. The Uncle Warrior, the Ultimate Warrior, and the Honky Tonk, which we already saw before, but these look really good as well. Kind of have more updated versions, I guess. I know the last ones are prototypes. These are more sample prototypes again, but they're showing those off again. But we're rounding things off here with the last little booth, man. We have Jesse the Body Ventura in Ultimate Edition form. Now, I'm just guessing that this is going to be Mattel Creations exclusive because, the packaging. It's the same packaging we saw with the Cody Rhodes made to order, the same packaging we saw with the Straight Edge CM Punk that's coming soon. And this is a great figure, man. I love the interchangeable head sculpt. Looks just like him. It's a figure we've wanted forever. You have the camo or zebra print style shirt. Great looking likeness, fantastic job on Jesse. Definitely one of my favorite reveals. And then we do have the 2-pack that should be coming soon with Mattel Creations, the Ultimate Edition Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes 2-pack here from WrestleMania. Unbelievable pack. I'm so excited for this pack. I cannot wait to get these in hand, rank them. Got them there together in the packaging with the kissing head sculpts, the skull mask. Definitely one of my favorite sets this year. Can't wait to see where it comes in on the top Ultimates of the year. And then the last thing we have down here is going to be the ringside exclusive 2-pack of the Ultimate Edition Dudley Boys, which also look insane. They have the What's Up head sculpts. Great attire choice. Looks really good with the shirts and the blue camo. And I think they look really damn good. So I'm excited to see. I'm hoping that they'll show off a new 2-pack tomorrow, or if it'll just be the packaging for the Dudleys. We'll have to see. But this is a great looking set. I think these could be possibly the best Dudley Boy figures ever made. So I think they stand head and shoulders above the Elite 2-pack we saw from ECW last year. All right, man, I think that pretty much wraps up our coverage of Preview Night, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive night number 1, 2025, man, for the WWE Mattel booth tour. Kind of walking through here, man. Tomorrow, again, they're going to do a panel. There's going to be more figures to talk about and bring in here, and we'll discuss it all, man. I have a feeling there's some stuff behind that black casing over there. No idea what those could be, but I'm getting the hell out of here, man. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed one, and I'll catch you guys later.
And you can't tell me about my life and all my highs and lows. Want me to change, but I can't change. It's the way I roll. I kept it smooth and broke some rules, but this the life I chose. They say they love you till they hurt you. You know how I go. I'm getting sick and tired to close my eyes, and then the sun come up, and it's all just the same. Same old, every single day. Like, what am I supposed to do when there's no cloud, but it's the rain? Like, how am I supposed to stay in line? Motherfuckers all in my lane.